if you can't see me over there, I'm a 6'4" strapping Italian sex beast. I'm joking, I'm 6'2". So it's really great to be here in Birmingham, and I can say that sincerely because I'm from Wolverhampton. Believe me, downtown Chernobyl looks better after Wolverhampton. I mean, we have pretty low expectations in Wolverhampton. I remember when the Fritzl kids escaped the cellar, we were trying to book it on Airbnb. Wolverhampton's a bit of a mindfuck. It's basically like someone planted the middle aisle of Lidl as a town. It's kind of like Ryanair with city planners. And it's not really a place you go to, it's more something that you go through, like puberty or a divorce. And also they make it very hard to leave because there's roadworks, traffic, bomb scares. It would be easier to leave the Scientologists than Wolverhampton. And I mean, I'm not even from the nice part of Wolverhampton, you know, the part where there's a Wetherspoons. The area I'm from, Willinghall, the Wetherspoons was considered so upmarket it actually had to close down. I mean, I remember saying to my friends one night, do you fancy going to Spoons? And they were like, black tie, forget it. I mean, I'm only wearing this outfit now because I've just been a character witness for one of them. But yeah, I mean, it's a unique place. I mean, Willow's the only place where you can turn a corner and see a pram on bricks. Villages in Africa send Willinghall care packages. So as you can imagine, my school life was pretty rough. I remember on my first day, my parents said to me, you know, aim high. I said, well, yeah, I will, you know, I want to do well in my exams. I said, no, aim high for the face. The kids at my school weren't packing lunch, they were packing heat. In metalwork, they taught us how to make a shank. I mean, it was pretty rough. In sixth form, there were no free periods because all the girls were pregnant. The teachers used to ask for 2s on the students' facts. Instead of swapping Pokemon cards, we'd swap syringes. It would be like, you know, got, need. The school trip meant something very different when I was But yeah, it was, you know, it was very difficult growing up there. And I mean, you know, some schools are a breeding ground for nits. My school was a breeding ground for paedophiles. The register meant something very different. We had more groomers than Crofts. To my school, Operation U-Tree was a recruitment drive. We went through more kiddie fiddlers than Sugar Babes went through band members. And you know, I kind of blame some of these teachers for my unsuccessful love life at the time. I mean, my sex life was about as busy as Matt Lucas's hairstylist. I mean, when someone asked me to find the clitoris, I was frantically looking at TripAdvisor's top 10 Greek islands. My friends used to have a bet on what would happen first. Me seducing a woman or Charles becoming king. I mean, luckily only one ended in a dead body. Even my sex tape was a one-man show. I was ghosted more times than Derek Acora. I honestly thought the only chance I'd ever get on getting on top of someone was if I appeared on University Challenge. But it finally happened. But you know, it wasn't anything to write home about. I mean, the last time something went that deep and imploded that quickly, it was a submersible going to view the Titanic. But you know, part of it I blame on my upbringing. I mean, growing up in Willendale, sex education meant finding out who your real dad was. Yeah, I mean, my first time was a bit like being in an escape room. You know, a lot of frantic movements, stopping to ask for advice, ask for clues, and then being led out once I didn't finish in the appropriate time. So thank you very much for listening. And